Okay, this will be the first video of several that I'll record as we finish up these AP notes. This section found on page 8 of the chapter 11 notes. Towards the back will be over titrations. Primarily this section here will just be a lot of vocab that you need to kind of get familiar with. Your book has a really good resource if you want to read through that section. We'll do some exposure to titrations and what they are as we finish up chapter 11. The calculations themselves are fairly easy, but these are just a few terms that you do need to get familiar with, okay? To kind of show you what a titration looks like, I'm going to flip the page real quick. I know the picture here isn't very good because it's not colored. Your book has the same exact setup. I would typically just read through this process, okay? A typical setup for titration and teaching laboratory. The solution to be titrated is placed in the Erlenmeyer. So this would be the Erlenmeyer flask right here, okay? And a few drops of indicator are added. So an indicator is typically a chemical that's added that will change colors, okay? So it indicates a change in pH from one substance to another, okay? And we talked very briefly about indicators on the previous page and at the very beginning of this unit. The burette, okay, burette is this very long piece of glassware. It is very, very accurate. It's got several graduations on it. It's filled with a standard solution or whatever solution needs to be standardized. Okay, so the volume of the solution in the burette is read very carefully, almost down to like the minuscule of a milliliter. Okay, the meniscus, remember, read the bottom of the meniscus. You want to read on the burette. Okay, C, this one, okay, so the solution is placed in the Erlenmeyer, the burette is dropped in, and it's basically drop wise. I mean, you get to the point where you're going to be measuring drop by drop by drop, okay? The end point is signaled by the appearance of a color change based on that indicator, and it will typically have to last almost about 15 seconds, okay, before you know that your reaction is gone to completion, okay? And once we do this in the lab, you'll see this process as well. I'm going to end the video here and then we'll go on to calculations.